Hello and welcome to another update video on SUI. The SUI chart has formed a potential 5-wave move up from the Thursday low. Actually quite a nice 5-wave move up. The price rallied into resistance and has now seen a first small reaction pullback. Small reaction, small rejection, which is absolutely okay. That's what we would expect in a resistance area, quite clearly. So that pullback is likely seen as a wave 2, or I see it as a wave 2 at the moment. There is, of course, a, let's call it short-term bearish scenario, which is actually part of the same scenario in which we're working on a wave 2 correction here, yeah? But the question is this already the beginning of the next rally? The third wave up? Could we already be in a move to $12 plus? Because this is what eventually, if the pattern works its way to the end, the price should end up. As explained in yesterday's video, if you watched that. If not, then feel free to do it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know the answer, right? But I think there's a decent chance that the price bottomed on Thursday. That's the current assumption. Current assumption is that we've bottomed in this wave 2 there on the 5th of June. And that, you know, the market formed that 5-wave move up. And we're now in a 3-wave corrective pullback. And micro support is here between $2.96 and $3.14. And as long as the price is holding that $2.96 level, the overall idea is that on Thursday we bottomed. And traders can work with that, okay? Now, my assumptions, you can use them or not. You know, I will always recommend people don't and just work on or work with what is actually objective. You know, what does the data say? Yeah, the data says there is a support area here, and that as long as we're holding $2.96, there's no sign that we get that one more low, even though it's of course a potential out there. But it takes a break below that support level, a decisive break to confirm that further, and the invalidation. And we rarely get certainties in markets, yeah. But I can tell you it is a certainty that if we break below $2.88, the 1-2 setup to the upside is invalidated. That's certainty. So in that case, we know that the 5th wave to the downside is unfolding and that the 1-2 setup to the upside is invalidated. Would that be a problem? Not really, because all that we would do is we would fall back into the broader pattern. We would fall back into the larger degree wave 2 correction. And honestly, I did say it yesterday, I think one more low, it would actually look best. It's not necessarily what I expect, but it would look best. So all I want to communicate here, don't be surprised if we get that one more low, but it would be part of the same scenario, okay? It would be part of the same larger degree scenario. So ultimately should lead to the same outcome. In that case, then we can watch the area between $2.79 and $2.56 for next support, for the next, opportunity for the price to find support. For now, we seem to be working on this internal wave 2. I mean, I've labeled here potential ABC structure. Don't focus so much on these microstructures. That can change at an instant. I would not be surprised if it finds this wave 2 low quite soon. But until we get any evidence like a break above $3.31, I'm watching for an ABC structure that could reach maybe $3.09 or $3.04. That would be ideal. But I can tell you that should we get that decisive break above $3.31, then a third of a third wave is likely unfolding. That's the update on SUI. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to follow us on X. Make sure to follow us also in our membership. By the way, today at 4 p.m. UTC, we're running our membership live stream. Normally it's 5. I want to make sure everybody gets the message. Today it's 4. I do put the announcements out, but sometimes people just, I know how it is. Word moves so fast, people miss it. So yeah, it's at 4 today. We're going to look at probably like 40 charts or so again, as always, answer your questions. So check it out if you want to join that discussion, join that conversation. And I wish you a great Sunday. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.